All right, friends, our next project for Rainforest Week is this super adorable paper chain snake. Some great cutting and gluing practice. So what you're gonna need, you're gonna need 2 pieces of paper. I kept my snake plain, but you could draw stripes or dots, decorate it any way you like. It is easier to decorate before you put them together. Just keep him hanging out. You also might want another little piece of paper to make the tongue. You're going to need a pair of scissors and some glue or tape. And last, a marker definitely for eyes and some nostrils. So what I'm going to do first is actually draw a line and cut. And I'm going to use this side for my paper chain and this side that's a little bit thicker for my tail and head. So I'm going to snip, 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 and then I'm going to cut all of these pieces into even segments. Now you could measure, definitely, but you can also eyeball it. What you don't want is something really thin next to your medium-sized pieces, or something that is a lot thicker, because it's not going to work super well. So if you're worried about that, please go ahead and measure. That's always extra good practice. And if you want more chain, use more strips. If you want a shorter snake, use less. So you're gonna put your glue stick or your white glue on the end, you're gonna flip it around, and you're gonna do that 5-second hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now some might still spring apart after that, but that's okay. And then you're gonna slide the next one in, roll it around, and glue or tape again. Now obviously if you're using tape, you don't have to hold, but if you're using tape, you will see the tape. So it's nice if you have a clear tape instead of a masking tape or colored tape. Now, I've got some chain already ready to go, so I'm just gonna put these 2 chains together. And then we'll move on to making our tail and head. So I've got a nice little snake here. I could definitely make him longer. You can make him as long or as short as you would like. So for the tail, what you're gonna wanna do is bend over one of your 2 extra pieces. And I like to go by the side, so I do less cutting. Mark about how wide it is. And then you're going to draw out a long triangle shape. You could add details like a rattle, or maybe make it skinnier or thicker. It's really up to how you would like your snake to look. And then my trick is, because you can see the marker, I like to flip it inside out before I slide it in. And you can see that even though I made it nice and long, it really takes up about half of it attaching. I'm gonna do the same thing. Hold him, wipe off my little bit of extra glue. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now, I'm gonna do the same thing for the head with my last piece of paper. Now this time I'm gonna put it in the middle because I want to make the head shape. Now first I gotta give him a nice long neck, because that's where it's going to attach. If you make it short, it's gonna make it really hard to glue together. And then I'm gonna make a rounded triangle for my head. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out. Now if you are gonna decorate, and I do think that little eyes and nostrils help here, do that before you glue it together. It's so much easier. Shape that a little more. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some eyes and some nostrils. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cut out a snake. You can do a forked snake tongue, or you could just do a straight snake tongue, or you don't even have to have a tongue if you don't want one, but I've got my tongue ready. Now this is gonna be a little trickier because it's thicker, so I like to bend it, slide it through, and then I like to put my glue or tape just on the front of the snake, and that helps make the head have a little more shape. Pop my tongue in and give it that good 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now I've got a pear. I hope you enjoy it.